Genesis 9, one of the largest Smash Ultimate tournaments of all time, featuring upset after upset after upset after upset after upset. And today we bring you the fastest recap of all the best moments leading through top 8. Here we go. We start off with Mutace trying to make the run of a lifetime by defeating Aquila 3-1 and advancing to play Gluto for a top 8 spot in the winner's bracket. The set wasn't even close against Gluto, as Mutace made Gluto look like Pluto by sending him to the loser's bracket where he'd be at risk of getting 9th place. Our next winner's top 8 spot was between Spargo and Sonix, which began with Spargo completely dominating the first game. Sonix took it personal though by winning the next 2 games, forcing Spargo to ask, "Did I really just throw away the set?" To which Sonix responded with, "Well, if the shoe fits." The fight for the third winner's top 8 slot was between T and MKLeo, which went to a game 5, but T stood no chance as MKLeo went full Joker mode. The fight for the last winner's top 8 slot was between Tweek and Light, and unfortunately Tweek choked one too many times. This game 5 was absolutely bananas, and it honestly looked like a Texas Roadhouse with all the rolls in this game. It was roll after roll after roll after roll. After a while, these rolls were getting so stale, even the commentators mentioned it. It was just roll after roll after roll, and this is what happens when you are put under pressure. At this point, they were so stale, Tweek was asking to pass the butter, but instead Light delivered the sauce. Shortly after picking up an L from Texas Roadhouse, Tweek completed his DoorDash order by delivering a 3-0 and a handshake to Cosmos to advance to Losers Top 8. The next set for Losers Top 8 was between the Blockman and Pac-Man, and Aquila took the victory over T, advancing into Losers Top 8. Our next set for Losers Top 8 was between Ouch and Spargo was able to redeem himself for his earlier set, making Ouch's tag even more accurate because, ouch, that was painful to watch. For the final Losers Top 8 slot, Marge tried to make the run of a lifetime by climbing through the loser's bracket like a ladder, and he did dominate Game 1 versus Gluto, but he did fall short as Wario gave the cold shoulder not just one time, but he also gave it a second time, and after that, he delivered the cold shoulder for a third time. We move on to top 8, a completely stacked bracket from top to bottom, starting off with Gluto versus Tweek. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, walk your pants. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, jab your friends. Gluto with a solid 3-0 and a handshake. The next losers matchup was between Spargo and Aquila, and honestly, you couldn't tell if this was Genesis 9 or Elite Smash by the way this first game went. As you can tell, it's all sorts of crazy, but that's okay because Spargo proceeded to get the 3-0 on Aquila. In our next winner's semis match, MKLeo found himself down 2-0, and then he said, "Hold up, timeout, who's the best? Oh, that's right, I'm the best." And he ended up winning the set in a Game 5 situation. Moving on in the bracket. Mutace vs. Light was honestly an all-time classic. This set went down to the wire, and honestly, if you watch any set from this tournament, I highly recommend this one because it was super close. Spargo vs. Light, another Game 5 set that started off with Spargo saying, "We tech those," and Light saying, "We take those," and this ended up haunting Spargo later on as he lost Game 5. Our next set features Gluto vs. Sonix, who started off with the Wolf actually instead of the Wario, and this became crucial as he did lose a Game 5, making you wonder if the Wario would have made the difference in that Game 1. We now go to winners finals, which is Mutace vs. MKLeo, and Mutace had his fans thinking that he could go all the way as he swiftly won the set 3-1 versus MKLeo, securing a spot in Grand Finals. We return to the losers bracket where Light faced off against Sonix and clutched the Game 5 to move on to losers finals. Light would have to face off against his bracket demon MKLeo, where he took a 2-0 lead, which only activated Joker MKLeo as he proceeded to get the reverse 3-0, sealing the deal and securing a spot in the Grand Finals. Grand Finals feature the rematch that we all wanted to see between Mutace and MKLeo, and despite a solid 10-second performance from Mutace, MKLeo was able to dominate the rest of the set, forcing a bracket reset where Mutace's hopes of an underdog run slowly floated away as MKLeo was able to take the entire tournament by again winning the set 3-1.
There's been a lot of chatter out there about who's #1 in the world. You got anything you want to say about it while I got you?
It seems like people forgot, but it's me. Surprise.